Grammy does a little clap, 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 clap. All right, we're gonna
Welcome back to Crit Couch. I'm Michael.
and I am a child.
You knocked your water over. Just watch it there.
No, it's got a cap on, so we're
Okay,
good.
cool.
But I am Skylar, and we are playing The Legend of Zelda.
Link to the Past. My kind of favorite.
Qualify that?
Well, so I have... It's kind of tied at this point because, like, I actually, like, my love for Link's Awakening on the Game Boy has, like, grown quite a bit over the past several years. And, like, it kind of, like, escalated further with...
The remake they did?
Yeah.
The art style of that remake was so cool.
Very well done, yeah. You know what?
You got the little amiibo of it, too, didn't you?
Yes, I think I did. Okay. So we got these boots, and these boots are going to let us do a couple of different things now.
They're made for...
No, they're made for running. Fuck you. So in addition to being able to run through stuff, there are certain things we can now, like, bust our face into and break open.
Just desecrate those graves.
So...
Are you going to actually catch... Oh, my God.
You caught a fairy. What are you going to do? Keep it in a bottle.
Okay. Yes, you're mine now. They're like, I'm sentient. Please let me out. I'm a person.
Why am I in here? No.
Just ching, ching, ching. Trying to get. Wow, you got two of them.
Hello, my collection. How
There's
are you
something
doing?
about them having, like, little arms and legs that I like less than them just being little balls of light. Like, when they're little balls of light, I can kind of dissociate the fact that
they have consciousness.
they're actually people. Yeah.
That they have opinions and thoughts. That's horrifying.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, like, it's one thing to keep a frog in a glass, right? It'd be another thing to, like, I don't know, keep your little sister in a glass, kind of a thing. It's like, yeah, this is where you are now. This is where you spend the rest of your...
my sister. What are you talking about?
She is tiny.
Anna, get back in your jar.
Yeah, this is where you will live out existence until you are of use to me.
So we have to come get this little thing.
We have to?
We do. This is the only way to get into the second dungeon. So there's this book very conspicuously sitting up there that we can't do anything. And you'll also note that, like...
Who tends to this library?
I don't fucking know. But for some reason, like, these little stump seats, stools, who knows? There's not some here.
Yeah.
So contextually, doink.
Yeah.
You found the Book of Mudora.
Literature.
The Explorer. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia. I'm really sorry for that Dora the Explorer joke.
You couldn't help yourself.
I really couldn't. This shit's hilarious too, if I remember right. Like, look at this guy. He's like...
He looks like he's got his legs kind of like...
Yeah, Virgo, now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room.
What?
He fucking like cask of Amontillato'd his brother into the...
shit.
There's technically a door out, but it's just like...
I strapped him to the cave wall.
Like, dude, what are you eating?
That's just avocados, baby. He's just eating them raw. Can you believe they sealed me in here?
Hey, Virgo, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry?
Nah,
I don't know, dude. He just like locked you in here. The only way to get down is by jumping off a cliff. Also, why are you over here? If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we will give you something good. Ready, set, go.
What?
So this is a little like race.
What's
but there's
goal?
also a trick where you just go here.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
wow.
time you try was 0 minutes and 9 seconds. You qualified. Here, have a piece of a heart. I didn't take it out of a human. It's just a ventricle. Like, he's just sitting there holding a dripping ventricle in his hand.
Have you watched She-Hulk by any chance?
I have not.
It's really good. Like, I love it. There's a part where, like, this party girl gets sent into a different dimension and Wong, I think, saves her or something like that. And she just comes out holding a heart. And it's just like, because he's like, how did you get out? And she's like, oh, you know, I just made this, like, pact with a demon for, like, a few drops of blood, but I can't really talk about it. But she's, like, holding a human heart.
Okay, so we're gonna...
Just forego that entire screen is what we're gonna do.
I'm a lawnmower now.
Yeah, I mean, really, you could open a service.
So this little...
Whoa! Did you see the little ghillie suit stealth boy?
Yeah.
What's
What's funny
that?
is when you like,
Is that a bat?
it's a little like,
Oh, hi.
hi, bro. I
just
believe
woke
if
him
you,
up from a
I
nap.
believe if you like cut the grass out from under one of those little guys, they'll like land and be like, "Where's my grass?" So this is like a weird like sewer plant, basically. You know, it's a dam. It like controls the water flow, and
Is
so
that
you,
just not important?
it's like bombs or some shit. Nope, that was the wrong thing. So now it tries to blow us up.
I'm glad we don't rig like thing, because I was thinking about the architecture. Because I get, you know, there's a perspective. You know, you hit buttons with your feet, and I was thinking about like, what if I could rig the door to my bedroom, where if I walk down the hall, the door opens for me. You know what I'm saying?
So as you see, it drained the lake.
Yeah.
And there's a piece of heart. This is actually going to be relevant later, but we can pick up this fish. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
Just call it an ecological disaster.
So you can throw the fish in here. He's like, "Hey, bro, take some rupees, but don't tell anyone."
The fish was sentient.
So he just gave me 20 rupees.
Okay.
But there's another little fun thing you can do that I actually didn't know about for years, because it's a very counterintuitive thing, and we'll see if I can make it happen, because it requires a little bit of movement.
Oh, you have to drain it again?
Yeah, there's a reason for this we'll encounter later. Also, I love the like defense mechanism for this place is blow up intruders.
So that's what I was getting towards with the whole like press a button to open the door to my bedroom. It's like, and then, you know, the defense mechanism if someone tries to break into my house could be, oh, I don't know, blow the front half of my house up.
Exactly. Like presumably this is defended because it is like a water source or something, right? So it's like if you blow up, like, are you really Oh God, no! Come back, fish! Come back!
Oh.
Don't kill me. Are you really benefiting if you like blow up the whole water plant?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, got to make it past here. Okay.
Hey. So they infiltrated the water plant. Well, blow it up. But we need the water. You heard what I said.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
What happens if I jump? Okay, cool.
What are we doing?
Well, we're going on a trip.
With a fish.
Yep.
Ooh, that night looks different. Oh. He threw a trident at you.
Can I? Damn it.
Will that fish despawn?
Possibly. I don't remember.
Yeah, I just realized you're very quick to try and pick him back up. So.
I don't actually know. You know what? I think this was just a big circle. This did not have the effect that I wanted. That's okay. This fish should be dead by now.
Yeah,
like this fish is suffocated to shit.
Uh-huh. It's okay. He doesn't feel it. Or so they say to make you as a young child feel okay about hooking a fish in the mouth.
We have dedicated like 2 minutes of this episode now to this little venture. We're not quitting.
Yeah. No. You can't turn back now.
No. This is the most inefficient way. Like, I think when you find I think I read a thing about this where it's like, but wait, you can actually get more than that 20 rupees by doing this thing. And it's like, I could have been in and out of
This was about rupees, Michael?
Hang on. It's like I could have been in and out of that sewage plant multiple times by now.
Yeah.
But it's just a neat thing that happens. Like, so we talked to this guy. He's, hey, they say eating fish makes you smart. You have to give me this fish for this stuff. Okay, done.
I have to. And he just threw a bunch of shit
So he gave me
at you.
bombs. He gave me like 21 rupees. But yeah, he threw a bunch of crap at me. I just wanted to show that off.
It's a neat interaction. It genuinely is.
It is. It's cool that it exists. It's also stupid. Because, like, again, I could just keep throwing the fish back in the river or in the lake one screen north and get 20 rupees cycled over and over and over again.
That's the only way you can get fish is right there?
Is
there a fishing pole?
No. I think that's the only place fish show up because I don't... There may be fish in, like, some other areas, but that's the only one where I know you can forcibly... I'm trying to remember the whole map, and I think that's the only one where it happens. Might be wrong on that. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ba-boo.
I love these like statues. I don't know what they are. Columns, but they look like they got funny faces with
just the
tusks.
arbitrary pillars that are...
Yeah. I'm learning a whole lot about how I could be decorating my house, but I'm not because I'm not brave enough, really. Well, I don't have much to say either.
Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone.
That is the most dad shirt thing he could have had sitting next to him.
It's in like 3 different fonts, all in different sizes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, she would just heal me. Don't need it. We're good.
Hey, I captured 2 of your daughters in these bottles.
Mom,
what do you?
help!
Yeah. What do you think about that?
What's that noise? I can heal you.
Yeah, it's
pay no attention.
Yeah, Link's just like shut up in there. He just rocks the bottle around.
So there's just another old guy living in a cave in here.
That's what they do.
Ah, it's the Book of Mudora. With it, you can read the language of the Hylia people. Thanks.
We did know that from when we picked it
Yeah,
up.
the inscription in the book didn't tell me that. Well, I just walked right into that.
I would actually love, I mean, that's what introductions for books basically do already, but...
That is true.
With this book, you can...
It's just on the dust cover.
Yeah.
It's like that guy is the author. It's his picture on the dust cover. It's like, you found my book!
It's Hylia for idiots. Are those books actually useful at all?
I feel like there was a time that they were, but now that Wikipedia exists, not so much.
Well, because I recently, I told you about this, right? I saw one that was D&D for idiots or whatever. Whoa, that's Hylia script?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, they apparently have 4 characters total.
Yeah, onk, backwards S, way too many ellipses.
To open the way to go forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted.
That is not what that said. It said dick, 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 dick. What is he playing?
He's not. He's just making a wish with his hat in his hands and his weird pink hair.
Jesus.
I wish...
Just go for him, why don't you?
I wish to go inside. Okay, we'll let you in, but we'll fucking trap you.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, weird Hylian gods.
Yeah. You have no choice now. Is there going to be a weird turtle monster somewhere?
Maybe at some point.
Well, I mean, there wasn't a one-eyed giant monster at the end of the one-eyed boss room, so... like anything, the rule, who cares anymore? It's weird that I never played through this one. I played through Link's Awakening.
The Game Boy one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Game Boys, I mean, like, if Game Boys were cheaper than Nintendo's and Super Nintendo's.
Did I ever tell you what happened to my first Game Boy Color?
No, you did not.
I left it on a plane.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, with Link's Awakening.
Oh, no.
And my original Pokemon Red and Blue. With the completed Pokedex. Actually, I think I lost gold and silver because of that too. Or I never had gold. I had silver, but yeah, I accidentally left it because I had a little like Game Boy carrying case thing that my mommy got me.
I have 2 Game Boys because somehow I ended up with one of the neighbors' Game Boys.
Interesting.
They like left it at my house, and it somehow like this was not an on purpose. They weren't like big video game players or anything, like, or at least. I mean, because the older one was one of my friends. Like, we hung out and did stuff all the time, but, like, his little brother didn't care as much, but he had a Game Boy, and I think it was his little brother's that ended up at my house for some reason.
Yeah.
And, like, and it just, like, got stuck under my bed. And...
Never came out?
Yeah, and I don't know why. I don't know why he would have had it down there. Like, because, like, the older brother, who was my age and we were friends, like, we would like link up our Game Boys and like we would play stuff and whatever. But yeah, so there's like a second Game Boy sitting in one of my drawers somewhere because, and again, this is totally, that has happened with a lot of things. Like I think we talked about that in Bucky O'Hare where like I have a copy of the NES Bucky O'Hare because I borrowed it from somebody and then he stopped playing video games altogether. Like
that's how I have my copy of Old Man Wolverine by accident. Sorry, Juan.
Old Man Logan or
Old Man Logan. Old Man Wolverine. That's what it's called. Yeah. But it's like the one where him and Hawkeye basically go on a road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny as you're talking about stuff like that. I have 3 Game Boy Advances. That is not a joke. I have 2 SPs and one like the old purple regular Game Boy Advance. And I don't remember how I came to acquire so many of these. But I remember it involved Crystal Chronicles, because I still have the 4 like tethers for that too.
Yeah.
And I know I talked about this on a stream, but I'll bring it up. The remake of Crystal Chronicles was one of actually the most disappointing things to me ever, because they completely missed the heart of that game. and being able to like set out on your adventure and like have all your families back at home that you go to. And that was like actually one of the biggest like disappointing releases to me in the last couple years. When that came out, I was so sad. I think Tiana got to watch me like actually physically wilt at how they like put that game together when they re-released it.
Well, the president of Square is getting replaced, so we'll see how that goes.
Saw that, yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be for the better or the worse, though, is the problem. Like,
well, their little blockchain game is still coming out soon.
Well,
or
I mean,
whatever.
that's already been in production, so like that's the thing. Like, I don't know whether the new guy, like, because there could be one of two things happening. It could be that the old guy, like the old president, leaned in too hard to all of that stuff and the board's mad, or it could be he didn't lean in enough and the board's mad. So it's like, I feel like it either goes one of two ways. Either they're going to go in a lot more or a lot less.
I hope for the latter.
I feel like
they've got to know, like, because NFTs are, man.
It's not just the NFTs either. Because that like that did a big tank, yes. But there's also like the issue with like how a lot of their games have been handled.
Mm-hmm.
The way like properties have gotten sat on, the way like some of the remakes have been sort of like I like the pixel Final Fantasy pixel remakes, like we've been playing through those on stream.
Yeah.
But like,
check us out on Twitch on Mondays and Thursdays.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm gonna plug it.
Okay, so we got the Power Glove.
That Power Glove looks creepy.
Yeah, and now look, our hands are gray.
Yeah.
Because we got gloves.
Yes.
I didn't notice that for years.
Does your armor change?
It will when you get better armor, yeah.
Cool. Do you turn blue?
Yes, there's a blue and a red, just like in the original.
Cool.
But yeah, so like it, but like with the Pixel remaster, you know, like they basically stealth dropped the 35th anniversary edition of that, like on a Saturday night at 1 a.m. So like all of that stuff.
The temple led you back out?
It's yeah, there's multiple different exits to the temple.
Huh.
Because the actual thing that we have to
Condor hanging out.
Yeah. The actual like final area that we have to go into is up in there.
That's a creepy look. I don't like it.
But yeah, like they stealth dropped it at like 1 a.m. It all got sold out immediately and like nobody knew about it. And now there's just a whole bunch of scalpers selling it for like $1,000 on eBay.
I was about to say.
So these screens are fun because they're meant for you to like have to dodge this shit, but also you can just sit here.
Oh, okay. I was curious what was going on here.
Yeah.
Well, hi. It's an 8.
Like this is a fantastic temple defense. Like,
I mean, if you didn't know about it, you'd be getting smacked around right now. So,
riveting gameplay.
Do you think Home Depot carries these tiles?
Do you want these in your house?
I'm thinking yes, because man, it'll be really funny to watch the cats run around.
Can you imagine like waking up and just getting smacked in the face by a tile? Just like concussion as soon as you wake up. Honestly, that's probably about how I behave when I wake up anyway. So,
yeah, you are pretty zombie-esque for the first like hour of any day.
We are pretty far in. We are coming up on the boss.
Is this shape supposed to look like something?
It's supposed to be kind of like a mean face, I guess.
Well, yeah, it kind of looks like one of the little aliens from
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Yeah, actually it does. So how about we stop here and do a next time on Crit Couch?
Yeah. Oh, cool. We should play Space Invaders though at some point.
That'd be like a let's try.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Do a little
next time on Crit Couch.
Space Invaders. Dude. Oh God, he's stuck in a loop. Michael, come back to me.